masculine and feminine energy. I've only said 4 words, but you already have an idea in your head, automatically started to assume male and female. You've assigned genders to these energies. That's really easy to do. We're using the words masculine and feminine. That's a natural false assumption that we would all have. When it comes to masculine energy and feminine energy, they are both genderless. Regardless of what our gender is or what gender we identify with, we all have masculine and feminine energies running through us. I believe that the ideas around gender in our society are so misrepresented and misunderstood because the energies are so misunderstood. Until we learn what healthy representation of masculine and feminine energies are, we will struggle to have healthy ideas of what man or woman is as well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and I help people find happier, healthier, and most importantly, more fulfilling lives through finding a balance between their mind, body, and soul. A big part of finding my balance was finding the balance between my own masculine and feminine energies. I'm going to link an article on my website, Different Traits of Masculine and Feminine Energy, in the description of this video. If this topic of masculine and feminine energies is new to you, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go read that. Those masculine and feminine energies are going to show up differently for everyone in their lives. So I very highly recommend you go read that. I'm also going to link another article in the description which goes deeper into how I started to embody my feminine energy as a female entrepreneur. When it comes to masculine and feminine energies, each energy has both a balanced and an unbalanced, healthy and unhealthy version of it. Healthy feminine, unhealthy feminine, balanced feminine, imbalanced feminine. Same for masculine. Healthy, unhealthy masculine, balanced or unbalanced masculine. For the longest time, I was in my masculine energy. I have my entrepreneur series, which I will also link into the description of this video, where I've been discussing how I've been an entrepreneur for the last 15 years. And in order to be a successful entrepreneur and a successful business owner, you have to embody masculine traits. You have to embody healthy masculine traits. You cannot show up to business and embody your feminine energy. You just can't. Healthy feminine energy is vulnerable and kind and compassionate. If you embody those traits in business, you will get run over and taken advantage of. As a successful business owner, I've had to embody my strength. I've had to embody my assertiveness. I've had to embody these healthy masculine traits. It was a struggle for me to claim my feminine energy as a female entrepreneur. I was so used to being within those masculine traits, and the feminine traits felt very foreign, like they made me hypocritical. They were very contradictory to each other, and it was hard to soften into my feminine because everything that I've grown up to know in society has been either one or the other, that you can't be strong and soft at the same time, assertive and vulnerable at the same time. A lot of finding my masculine and feminine balance was really about just learning how to embody 2 contradicting traits at the same time and knowing that it's okay to be a contradiction. I can be in this box, this healthy masculine box, at the same time that I can be in this healthy feminine box. That's hard for us as a society. We see things very black and white. There is no gray area, especially now. There is no gray area. It's either one or the other. But that's not the laws of nature. That's not the laws of the universe. That's not the world that we really live in. It's just the world that we perceive it as. The world that we live in, it can be very sunny at the same time it's a rainstorm. The law of duality is a law of the universe. That's a different video for a different day. This idea that one thing can't exist if the other thing also exists is so wrong. As I started to really dig into the energies and learn about the energies and ask myself, what energy am I embodying? What energy am I existing in right now? I realized that in order to have those healthy masculine traits, it almost inherently put me into my unhealthy feminine trait. When I would start to get into my healthy feminine traits, it almost automatically put me into my unhealthy masculine trait. To find the balance, to be able to exist in these two healthy traits at the same time, was to find a way to exist in a contradiction. Living in a contradiction and existing as a contradiction has helped me to find a greater sense of self-acceptance, a greater sense of self-awareness. I have grown so much as a person since accepting that I can be two things at the same time. The imbalanced masculine and feminine traits are kind of like the things that none of us want to be. An unhealthy masculine is going to be rigid, anxious, defensive, controlling, perfectionist, offensive, or distant. And an unhealthy feminine is going to be needy, a victim, weak, have very low self-esteem, maybe even being depressed or giving up easily, disempowered or desperate. Those unhealthy traits, like, none of us want to be either of those. But the more that we resist finding a balance between our healthy masculine and feminine, the more that we settle into the unhealthy and the unbalanced masculine and feminine. Until I found that balance between my healthy feminine and my healthy masculine, I was really embodying those unhealthy traits. The more that I look to find the balance, the more I shake off the imbalance. That has helped me to grow so much as a person. These are topics that I'm very passionate about, from masculine and feminine energies to energy in general to duality. So I will be diving deeper into these topics, but that's all I'm going to go over for today. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Again, my name is Jackie. I help people find happier, healthier, and more fulfilling lives through finding a balance between their mind, body, and soul. I make new videos here every Monday and Friday, so you get to begin and end your week with a little bit of me. So don't forget to click subscribe. You can also find me on social media. I'm at Jackie is Alive on everything, and I will see you at the end of the week.